But hello, boys and girls. Here we are again. The maniacal Michael here. Well, I went for a little snowshoeing adventure today. Not very long. I didn't mean to go very long, but I had all sorts of hopes to be able to film or tape more of the outing. But my two batteries that were fully charged up before I left the shack decided to only last about 10 minutes each in our around freezing temperatures. So I don't know what the real draw was on the power, if it was the camera that was really working in that cold weather, or if it was just the batteries just didn't like to cooperate. Anyway, so we had to make it rather short of a mosey, at least the portion that was videotaped. But now that I'm back in my cave, I figured I would treat myself to a brewski. And I was down to the local liquor store, and Jeff, who lives back in Ontario, over by Niagara, and I'm trying to remember his real-life handle. Yeah, Jeff, who lives over in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Highway 1 Strat, I believe is the pronunciation of that. Is that for Stratocaster guitar? I didn't see what kind of guitar you were playing, other than the fact it was a 6-string electric, and you played it very well. Yeah, but I'm going to take a big wild guess that it's Stratocaster. Anyway, he's been featuring a couple of vids recently about beer that he's been picking up, ale in particular, winter ale. And so I checked it out at our local liquor store, and unfortunately we don't have that particular brand, Great Lakes Winter Ale. We have some House Sound Winter Ale, which I did pick up. I picked up that bottle of that Winter Ale and some Rail Ale, or whatever the heck they call it, brown ale or something. But that's not the one that I've got now. I have got a different little one today that I'm going to give a try for the first time. And it is called Hobgoblin. Again, the Zoom. Look at that, eh? Now, this thing here is 5.2% alcohol. It is 500 milliliters, I believe, which for all you boys and girls out there is 500 milliliters. Ah, man, wherever. Yep, 500 milliliters. And it's traditionally crafted legendary Ruby beer. Oh, Ruby. Yeah, don't leave me alone tonight. Drink me up. So we're going to have some of this stuff in this. Got my church key here. We're going to pop this thing open. Yes. It's funny how they don't have the twist-off caps in this stuff. The Weiss beer, the Weizen beer, and now the Hobgoblin beer. Actually, it's not beer, is it? Yeah, Ruby beer. I just said that, didn't I? Now, the thing about picking this up at the local liquor store, they were having some sort of a boxed gift set thing happening. You buy one of these and you get a glass. Yeah, isn't that neat? 500 mils, supposedly 500 mil glass. Let's see what happens, shall we? It's got a nice boom ring to it. Oh, look at that, ruby. Now, color. I gotta admit, I don't know what I was eating the other day, but I pissed about this same color into the toilet. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Well, didn't hold it all, but there it is. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? They've got this glass etched. The Hobgoblin really comes out now. There it is. Little bugger's picking his nose there or something. Yeah. Is that a nice head? I don't know. About an inch worth of foam. Looks like the ocean that I used to go swimming in when I was a young kid. Gotta get that off there. Nothing dramatic there. No, it's too hard to tell. Very beer-like. I don't know. Starting to go down the level after drinking that wheat beer. This stuff's kind of pale in comparison, even though the color is quite well, it's not golden. If this is what they call ruby, I'm going to have to get my eyes checked, because I've got a little red light here in my camera, and that looks more ruby than this looks. But anyway, Yeah. I don't think I'm going to rush out and buy a case of this. It's got that that kind of bittery aftertaste from the hops. Is that what I've been hearing from everybody when it has bitter aftertaste? It's refreshing, that's for sure. It does seem to clean the palate, cleanse it. Okay, so Hobgoblin beer. You got your little hobgobbler right there. Yeah, I don't think it's my cup of tea. I really have, maybe I've gotten spoiled with the wheat beers, but here you go once again. Hobgoblin ruby red beer. Excuse me, ruby beer. We've got a little bit of, took my Uncle Tim out for the walk today, and then inside it I'm smoking the rest of the tobacco that the mapper sent me, that Edinburgh Mild from Sheffield Son. And I will say that smoking it outside in the cold weather and using that technique that I've been talking about, you know, where you kind of blow it up out of your nose and mouth at the same time, the cognac that this is supposed to be cased with really is noticeable. Yeah, it's got a nice deep flavor to it. Deep is the only word I can describe. Cognac-y. How's that? Yeah, but Uncle Tim didn't like getting lit up out there in the cold. And you'll see the little bits of itty bitty snow coming down at the same time. And you know, every time it was landing into the tobacco in the bowl there, you know, it's just like I was having a fight or something. I don't know. Unfortunately, I was unable to smoke then. Because my stupid batteries gave up the ghost. Anyway, let's see what we can find, if I was able to salvage anything from the little bit of an outing out in the snow, so you can see what I got to play in for a little while. Boys and girls, Maniacal Michael here on a Sunday, going out for a little stroll in the Kimberley Nature Park. This thing right there. Oh, not inside the box, of course not. Not in the box. However, I am going to go, hey, look at that. I am going to go up these trails. Right here. Up this way. Yeah. Civilization we are going to leave behind. Okay, here we go. I've come to one of those eeny, meeny, miny, mo roads, you know, where you have to make a decision as to where you're going to go. And within the community nature park here, they've got tons of different spots that you can go. So I'll just show you briefly what choices I have. Okay, to our eeny meeny on the right, that way, that takes you around and goes to some more trees. And if you go straight ahead that way, that'll get you down some more trees. And over this way, that'll get you up some more trees. There you have it.